Welcome to the report from Tiger Mountain, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's show is going to be an apology to Cate Blanchett, who's made a fantastic film with this film Tar. It's quite a right-wing film. Stick around and listen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the report from Tiger Mountain. Tonight we're going to talk about the film Tar, which I saw. A few of you who regularly watch this show will know that about, 5 or 6 reports back, I kind of attacked Cate Blanchett, and I still stand by some of the things I said in that, but I hadn't seen the new film Tar at that stage, and I thought, to be fair, I should go along and see it. And I have, ladies and gentlemen. I've got some wonderful news. It's a brilliant film. And it's an anti-cancel culture film, so this is a kind of third report in a row I've done, which is a kind of anti-cancel culture, which I think shows you how passionately I feel about the topic. But yeah, it's a kind of anti-cancel culture film. It's about Tara is about a female composer who is basically a genius. She is involved in the interpretations of, the great white men of, classical music. Let's face it, 99.9% of all classical composers are usually dead white men, from Bach to Beethoven to Mozart, to Liszt, Verdi, Mahler, on and on and on. All these great geniuses, right? And so she is a brilliant interpreter of these people's music. And she's accused of God knows what. It's clear that she's been accused by some past students, whether they were mentally ill, whether they really, had done something with her, or whether she'd acted inappropriately is kind of left up in the air. But it's a really fascinating film, and there's a great sequence where she's lecturing at a kind of university, and someone sort of confronts her with kind of Black Lives Matter stuff, and her character's dismissive and say, you can't say that about classical composers. You can't judge, all of history and all of art under the guise of kind of Black Lives Matter and, whether the fact that they're cisgendered white males. So she's quite a right-wing character, and it was a real surprise. And what's interesting too is Cate Blanchett, I've said in a previous report that she's never blown me away in a role. Well, now she has, ladies and gentlemen. She did blow me away 25 years ago when she was in Oleana with Jeffrey Rush, and she blew me away in this film, ladies and gentlemen. She's absolutely fantastic as Linda Tarr. Got a fascinating backstory, and there's a fascinating villain in the film, this Jewish guy by the name of Kaplan, who's sort of like a wealthy, he's a philanthropist who's basically trying to steal her career. And it appears that he's almost been behind all the various things, the cancel culture things that happened to Linda Tarr in the film. So it's brilliant. It is a long film. It's about 3 hours long. I would say it's really quite a right-wing film, and not many people have commented on that. Some have noticed that, and I really highly recommend it to the audience here at the Report from Tiger Mountain. So I know, Cate Blanchett is still running around saying the old woke thing. Maybe she's trying to cover up for the fact that she's made the most subversive right-wing film of the year, which it appears will probably win the Oscar, ladies and gentlemen. So I have to now salute Cate Blanchett, Aussie hero, and maybe new hero of the new right.